Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to talk about Google's recent update on a personal app, so that is Google One. So we are going to talk about this app, what are the updates which has been brought recently, and at last we are going to have a comparison between this Google One and Google Drive or Google Photos. So first thing, we'll just complete this all those updates and what this Google One does. So basically this Google One is almost similar to Google Drive or like Photos and so, where you can just back up your photos, videos, mails, messages, contacts, any sort of things you want from your phone. You can just directly back up in either of both the platforms. But talking about Google One, there is an extra of additional storage facilities. So if you take the baseline for Google Drive or Photos, there is a maximum of 15 GB available free space. So if you want to go for additional photos, then additional space, then you have to pay for Google. So that option has been brought in Google One. So in the sense, there is no free access of using Google One, and it is completely paid membership account. So what are the membership rates? So basically after 15 GB, if you want 100 GB plus, then you have to pay like 210 Indian rupees per month. So if you need like 200 GB, then you have to pay like 300 Indian rupees per month. And if you go for like 2 TB additional storage, then you can go for like 650 per month. So these are the plans which the company is giving right now. So in either of these three, you can go for one thing, and if you want storage, you can start using it. And in addition to these storages, you'll get like Google's customer support for services and products and so. And in addition to that, you can add up to 5 additional accounts in that, so where you can share with your friends, or maybe for companies business point of views, like top persons in a companies, they can just share a single account where each one of them can get access to all those personal included files of the company. So those are the things which is there in this Google One. And in addition to that, this Google One is currently available in Android only. It is not available in iOS, but the company has given a statement that they'll launch this app in iOS as soon as possible, but we have to wait for it. So these are the things, and in addition to that, there is full automatic backup as well. So where you don't have, they will not ask access to you, and so they will just start backupping on its own, like your phones, like maybe your gallery stuffs and so. So that is quite an issue, because like what to say, like you will have some set of images or set of videos which you don't want to backup, but still automatically it will be backup there. So because of that, your storage problem will issue, storage issues will come. So that is the main thing which I personally feel as well. So that is quite an issue. And coming to the next point is, there is like a data manager and so in the sense, like it is purely like a storage manager where it will just show the list of files in different storages, like videos, images, like an app cleaner and so. Like basic thought is that thing, but here those things are so similar. I don't know why Google is always repeating the same stuffs again and again. Like they don't want any other competitor to exist in this world, so they'll come up with all simply stuffs and so. That's what basically I feel from my side, because this thing is already available in Drive, Photos and so. But here still, for this additional data, additional storage, they are making this much of scene. I don't know why. So those are the new things which they have brought up in this Google One. So that's it. So if you want to download it, I'll put the link in the description. Please do try it and so. So if you ask me why this Google has come up with this idea, so it is basically for this like a huge top shots in companies, or top shots peoples in the companies and so, where they have to have a same like what is say, on a base platform where all the major parts of the companies has to be shared, and it should have privacy as well. So thinking that in mind, I think so this Google One has been launched. So basically, if you take a company, there like there will be like 5 vice presidents and so on, so like some top shots. So what they have to do is, they'll not be in the same place, or they'll not be working in the companies on every day, but they'll be working on different places, but still they'll be contributing some money or some investments in the company. So for those people, they have to have a common platforms for their records, analysis, data and so. So for those things, this is a good option, you can go for it. But on the other hand side, if you ask me, like for students or college, like for us, basically this is not a good option, because if you just go to Google Drive or Google Photos right now and please check your available storage, it will pakka be at least 10 GB free. So it is basically why, because we don't have a practice of backupping. So that is a first main issue. And coming to the next thing is, you will pakka put your backupping stuffs only on Wi-Fi. You will not put on your cellular data, because like we need data for our regular users. So if you just back up like maybe like 100 photos, nearly like 300-500 MB will just blow on in seconds. So that is the main thing why we don't backup, and we'll put our backups only in Wi-Fi. So for us, basically this 15 GB is more than enough. Like maybe if you go for Drive, you'll take your PDFs, or maybe like you have to submit, you have to upload some documents, and so you'll keep those documents in Drive, because like it will be like easy access. You don't have to scan it again and again and then you have to upload. You can just directly just sign into your Google accounts, and you can just directly. So for those reasons, you might be using Google Drive right now. But if you go for other places, it may not be a good option for us. So basically, think about your perspectives, like whether you want like 100 GB for your personal use or any storing things and so, then please go for it. But if you don't have any other options, then be safe with Google Drive and Photos. That is quite good. So coming to the very important thing, like most of the people who I think so like no one knows, is basically, if you're backupping your photos in Drive or anything, please do delete those photos in your phone, because it is not going to use your phone storage. So if you want to see the photos, you can just go to Drive and you can see it. And from Drive, if you want access to your phones, then you can just click on available offline, so you can directly access those photos as well. So please don't back up your photos in Drive and still have those photos in your phone, because it is utter waste. So that is the baseline which I want to say here again. And still, if you delete those photos by somehow, then you can still go to your file manager, show hidden files, then you can see like where your quality will be somewhat less, but still you can do those stuffs as well. But coming to the end point of this video is basically like the awareness of this Drive and backup stuff has not so much. Like most of the people's college students has no idea about this backup stuff, and so they just look for this extra storage in their phone as well. Like they'll go for 128 GB internal, or maybe like 256 GB internal. They'll just go for it, and they'll just keep all those photos in their phone, still to a limit where their phone just shows free up your storage. So till that, they'll just start storing messages. They'll start, at last they'll delete some photos, and so they'll not go for backupping stuffs. So I feel like this backupping curiosity is not so high in our world. So please think about it. And if you want to know like more about this Google One, and so I'll put their app, you can directly go through it. So this is the end of this video. Hope so you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet you in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.